Hey everybody, it's Captain CA, and I just want to share with you another great tip from Flats Class YouTube. But first, I want to catch you up on a few things. First of all, happy 4th of July weekend. This is a great weekend, and I'm proud to be an American. That's why we wave the red, white, and blue right here. 2, have you been watching Monday Night Fishing? Monday Night Fishing has been a great addition. It's on Instagram Live every Monday night at 7:30 p.m. We try to do a really good job of answering all your light tackle questions and enlighten you on what's new with Flats Class TV, what's new with Captain C.A. Richardson and Flats Class Charters. So if you haven't tuned in, tune in. Next, I want to walk you inside my shop and give you a little tip about tackle organization. Tackle organization is where success starts. So there's a big inclination to load everything into your skiff or your bay boat every time you go fishing because you don't know what you're going to need. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can't take all of that in the boat. You'll never find what you need. You have to get organized. Basically, all the tackle that I have on this pegboard system is what I refer to as my lure bank, or my hook bank, if you will. I've got everything I need on the wall there, but I can't take it all in that boat. It's impossible. So here's what I do. I go to the wall and I load up certain clear tackle boxes and bags with soft plastics that I feel that I'm gonna need for a day's fishing. Now, depending on the area, depending on the species, and depending on the time of year is what goes into those plastic boxes. So let me show you what you're going to need. So here's what you're going to need. Here are the components. The first component is going to be a Plano box. You can use Flambeau, or you can even go to Home Depot and get a Husky clear box. I like the Plano 3600s and 3700s because they're waterproof. They have a nice little O-ring all the way around them. They do a good job of keeping my lures and my hooks dry and protected. So this is what I use to stow away most of the tackle that I'm going to need on a daily basis. Now, I do separate these with dividers, and then I label them. So yes, you are going to need a label maker. This one by Brother is an excellent one. You can get it on Amazon.com or go to Walmart and get one. But they are necessary so you can identify what you need, when you need it, very quickly. Now let me show you the finished product, or give you an example, 2 examples that I think will help you out. The first example is my jig box. This is a smaller Plano box, same O-ring, same 3-lock latch system that works very, very well. You'll notice I've designated the labels TI for trout eye, RE for redfish eye, and TXE for the Texas eye, which is basically a rigging hook with a rotating head. It's something new from Z-Man. They work great, especially when I'm trying to fish weedless. I have it in 3 different sizes. You can see 1/8, 3/16, and 1/4. The redfish eye is just a little bit longer shank hook. Does an excellent job in the longer baits like the Jerk Shad's 5-inch or the Diesel Minnow 5-inch. And then naturally the trout eye, the original, it's a shorter shank hook, and it does excellent in 3-inch minnows, 4-inch Diesel minnows, and the 4-inch Jerk Shads. This is a great way to have a nice little tight rigging box. I have a separate box for regular belly weighted or horizontal fall baits with my rigging hooks with the grip pins. I've got several of these with grip pin jig heads. So this is a great little jig box to keep things organized. And when something gets low, you just return to your pegboard and start filling the boxes. That way you don't have to take everything. Now let's move on to the hard plastics. I want to show you what I've done with my Miradine box. Now in this particular box, this is a Miradine box, and I have this in most places that I travel to, especially here in the Nature Coast. This box actually has the minis, the 17s, and the 27s. This is a pretty standard box for me. The way I've organized it inside, again, it's a 3700 series. It's got the same type of O-ring and 3 latch system, so no water gets into it. I've got these set up so that the top row are my minis. You can see I've got it for clear water, backcountry, and dirty. That's the way I like to set my baits up. In the next two rows, since the 17 is such a popular size, I have two columns of clear, 2 columns of the backcountry, and then 2 columns of the dirty water. And then lastly, my big baits here. I've got the 27s, both for clear, as you can see right here, backcountry, and then the dirty water baits. This is an excellent way to stay organized, you know, and you'll know exactly what you have, what you're low on, and you can go back to your pegboard and fill the compartments as necessary. It looks like I got to do a few more in the mini dirty here and maybe in the 17 dirty, because it's been a tough summer here with lots of rainfall. But I hope this little tip here helps you keep your hard baits. Now we're going to do some more tips on soft plastics in another video, but this is an excellent way to address issues about taking too much tackle in your boat. I hope this little tackle tip or tackle organization tip helps you become a more efficient inshore angler. But if you're looking for something a little bit more, come October, I'll be doing online fishing classes. And this is just a little snippet about how to stay organized. I'm going to teach you how to organize your truck, your boat, and your shop, plus your travel bag when you travel fish. So if you're interested, stay tuned to CaptainCARichardson.com, because those are coming. Hey, thanks again. This is Captain C.A. Richardson signing off from Flats Class YouTube.